Next up, we've got a request from Radish, who, under the artist name, put Baby MAMAMOO, so of course that's gonna stick out to me. Song is Love Me. Seems I'm stuck in the past, but here's a little gem from barely 1 month after their debut. Real baby MAMAMOO, fetus MAMAMOO. Lacking a large discography to pick from, MAMAMOO would do covers they liked from their training days. Pretty sure they grabbed the ears of those in the industry way before they became popular with the public. Their CEO was well known and used his influence to push their talent onto every platform he could. I remember that from doing like that guide of theirs so many years ago. I remember the CEO being very proactive with their connections in getting them out there early on. It was certainly on display here. Note, Moonbyul singing and Hwasa the rapper. Enjoy. Okay, so this was from 2014, July 17th, it looks like, on maybe a KBS radio show here. MAMAMOO covering Love Me. I don't know by who, but let's check it out. I always love more of this early MAMAMOO era stuff, really. Even though like I just strongly got into them now 4 years ago. I don't know when we first started doing that on YouTube, but I almost feel nostalgic about this earlier half of MAMAMOO stuff. Oh my god. Oh, there's no... Oh, I was gonna say, there's gotta be video. Look at them. Oh my god.
요즘 남자들은 진심이 없어.
누구 말하는 거야? 그 화사가 전문인데?
네, 제가 전문입니다.
God, I mean, I just saw Hwasa a month ago? I don't know how long ago it was. For the first date on her new tour, and she was wilding out there. She was so good, fantastic. It's just so funny to now see her in this, like this.
네, 제가 전문입니다.
You cannot do me on Sunday. Sunday's my only day off.
Oh my god, Ween looks so cute.
No.
After I'm done, I won't go.
But I had to say, oh, your chocolate got me melting. Baby got me melting. Oh, my day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me give you double heartbeat. You'll be screaming, baby, 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 baby.
Oh, 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 oh. Turn it up and I go. Cause I won't need you no more. No.
Your place
Fine, but I ain't got the time.
Why don't you hurry up?
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah, hurry up.
Love me.
Oh, oh my god. She Hwasa sounded so good. That first of all, everyone has said it a million times, but what groups sound like this a month after debut? It doesn't exist. I don't really know if it existed back then outside of them necessarily, but it certainly doesn't exist now. Oh my god.
Your place
Fine, but I ain't got the time.
Why don't you hurry up?
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah, hurry up.
Love me. Ha 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 ma.
Moo.
You better call your friend Johnny.
Whew.
You wanna always in town. Cause you know when you broke that I don't know that the danger. We don't know we ain't going down. But I have to say,
Mickey Bucky got me melting.
Maybe
Should
like
we take it chic?
50-51.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They had extremely impressive vocals at debut. Dude, Hwasa is showing up in this performance.
Don't you hurry up? Yeah, hurry up, hurry
I don't know what you take me as 더 분위기를 깨 왜는 이런 식인데 oh 다른 건 뭐 중요하지 않아 둘만의 진심을 기본 에티켓 내가 왜 너의 바비 이런 남자들 시간 낭비 필요하다면 줄게 차비 어서 가 이건 마지막으로 내가 베푸는 자비
Oh, they even got their little,
later.
their little mustaches.
왔다 갔다 줬다 뺐다 이러는데 내가 기가 차요 안 차요
지금 말하는 게 팩
Ooh.
돌아가는 거리 패트와맨 Let's slow.
Dude, but she has so much like color in her voice that her rapping really hits. She's got a stank and an energy.
안 차요
지금 말하는 게 팩 우습게 돌아가는 거리 패트와맨 Let's slow. 그냥 화사한테 smile 보내줘 남자답게 blow my mind. 오늘 마침 시간 비는데 어이 아저씨 I'm jogging and I want to the present. Oh 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 turn it up and let go cause I won't need you no more. No. Your face fine
Ooh.
Ain't got the time. Why don't you hurry up? Yeah, hurry up. Yeah, hurry up.
Listen, also, I think this requester specifically has mentioned recently that they like going back and watching some of my like older first MAMAMOO reactions, and me apparently being surprised, going, "Oh shit!" Like Hwasa is the maknae. I thought she was maybe the oldest member, and you can't watch this a month after debut and not think that she might be, with not only how good she is, but her confidence here, and just she's so comfortable. It would be hard to really pick her going into this in a vacuum and thinking that she is the youngest member out of the four of them.
Why don't you hurry up? Yeah, hurry up. Yeah, hurry up.
When the music gone, love me.
Cute.
Yeah. When the music gone, love
Me. Woo. Why don't you
love me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh my day.
Oh, my day.
Oh my day.
God, they can never escape being absolute losers at the same time. Oh, that was really, really good, man. That's the thing. You could take pretty much any performance out of their entire career, whether it be late in it, more recent, or some of this earlier stuff. Even just earlier today, I checked out that new Solar song and adored it. They've always had it. They've always had it. I would love some more MAMAMOO requests, by the way. We've used to get so many of them, now just rarely every now and then. And I'm not surprised that someone named Radish, who has been here for quite a bit, so I appreciate that for your support, has requested some MAMAMOO. So please more. I would love more. Let's get to our next request, which is, our next request is Jungkook. This is the first Jungkook solo that I have done. We're going to be having someone very special after Jungkook that has been asked for ad nauseum. But first we're doing Jungkook, and the only extra info that I'm being given by Riley here is JK is him. That's all I know going into this. I have never heard one of his solo songs before. I'm pretty sure he also, wasn't it him, or no, it might have been Suga that was featuring on that Psy song from last year that I never actually checked out the music video for, which feels like a YouTube channel, K-pop reaction channel suicide, but I miss a lot of like ultra popular things like that, although I heard it all over the place. I'm pretty sure it was Suga, not Jungkook. But let's get to this. Standing Next to You. We've been doing a lot of these BTS solos recently, and I've enjoyed them very much. This is from 2023. You don't really see limos anymore. Whoa. Whoa. What a like theatrical flourish to the start. Oh, we're doing Michael Jackson, okay. Ooh. I didn't know he was all tatted up like that. Damn. Oh. The crashes. Bass guitar. Holy fuck, this is really good. Oh my god, look at his initials up there. it's funny too because we have been doing so many of these BTS solos, but this is the first one we've done of him, and I feel like I'm getting such a feel now musically. Their musical personality in what they want to do in their solo ventures, and I've said it already before, but I genuinely feel like I'm enjoying the BTS solo work more than BTS, at least of the BTS that I know. There's certain recent ones that we've checked out that are like super pile of shame songs that I'm literally hearing for like the first time just like 6 months ago, that I love. But what I know, basically, I'm really enjoying these solos and just seeing their personality jump out in each one, and how like it's really not talk. Like they really can all stand out on their own as solo artists. I may have also really disliked that new J-Hope song just because it felt so distant from what he has shown previously that I loved. But man, this is fucking good. And what I like about this is because if someone asked me to describe what he is like personality-wise or musically, his taste or what he's good at, I wouldn't know because I really know the other members now more at this point. But I am getting a flavor for it right now. It's a really great showmanship to this. Ooh. Holy shit. This like choreographed fight scene looks so good. Damn. Yeah, I mean, God. Korea always wears the like Michael Jackson influence in some of their performance, like on their fucking sleeve and then some. There's 40 sleeves over the other sleeve of like Michael Jackson inspiration. From hands on the nuts, hip throts to all Michael Jackson stuff. Oh, 3D. This is one that I know is blowing up, and 7 as well. I know also blew up. Golden, I don't know. I don't think. But yeah, that's like the fun part of this is that, and I've said it before, I can kind of compartmentalize each member and how I've experienced their solo stuff now, to where RM gives me these really like introspective, artistic videos that I know are gonna have so much depth beyond what you just see on the surface. They feel like something you can watch multiple times and pick up something new on each time, and I love that. V has this really like classical type vibe to him. It feels very I guess classic is just the way to describe it in his vocals that I love. Jin has a kind of a wholesome and emotional point to a lot of the songs that I've heard from him, and performances like covers that he's done that I've enjoyed. J-Hope with so much aggression in his in a lot of his tracks that are the standout point for me, which is maybe why I didn't care so much for Mona Lisa. It felt so different from what at least I was used to. And then Suga with, you know, what he does with his rapping ability. So we're really starting to round ourselves out. And this was crazy. It's kind of like when watching certain artists like Taemin, to where I see him and the way that he moves and the way that he sings and just is an idol, that he's the complete idol. He can do it at all. He's like everything that you would want in a performer. And this is really giving me shades of that into how everything was done at a high level, and how even the inspiration here was conveyed so perfectly. And like the homage to it was just really well founded. So fantastic. So we should then move on to someone that has been crazily requested so many times, and we're finally getting to it. Next up is Jimin. This will be the first thing that I've heard from him too. Let me just bring up the request real quick. This is his song Like Crazy. Now I will not name this requester. As they mention here in the request itself about Jimin, they say, I have heard the cries of the people or the person. Keep this between us, but I'm always hesitant to request Jimin's solo work because it tends to be heavier with autotune. However, this is my favorite song from his solo stuff. Now, I don't know if that is their personal taste or they're really taking that from me, where I'm someone that I typically really don't like when heavy autotune is used in most songs. Stylistically, it can sometimes get by and I do like it, but mostly I don't. So we will see. His vocal sits so high. Oh, brother, this was 2023. We were at like the tail end of the disco craze in K-pop, and I bring it back. Bring it back. I loved it. I never got sick of it. Whoa, I love the framing of these hallway shots. Whoa. Oh, that looks weird. Infrared view. Oh, yeah, the instrumental is singing to me right now. I really like when you get that really low synth that is just like guttural almost. It's so good. But his vocals here, like, I'm not noticing any extremely like powerful auto-tune here. He sits so high vocally that I feel like if you put autotune on him, you might not even notice. His vocals are up there. He's like back in the day when they used to make choir boys snip snip so their vocals stay high. His vocals are so high. I don't mean to offend anybody by saying that, but oh yeah, we miss this retro disco era desperately. We get it still every now and then. Oh. Like you could say the Jungkook song was giving me Bruno Mars, and this is giving me The Weeknd. That's kind of how I feel about it. That still is weirding me out. Oh, I love shots like this, and it's been done so many times, but I never get sick of it. Of like the choppy, low frame rate shot here of everyone moving more like vigorously around him in a performance scene or a party. There are so many shots like this, but I always think it looks so cool. His vocals like really bloom in this song too. They're I'm sorry, I'm pausing so much, but how did they do this? Do they just have like pieces of wall on little wheels in like a dark studio? It looks so good. I'm sorry. This is not the first time that we've done this with a BTS video either. The what song was it? With the collapsing floor. There's a lot of really great production tricks and just unique things that they do in a lot of their videos that makes my head spin. I feel like I can go back to all of these videos and I feel sometimes rushed to just get through each one, but when I'm watching these things on my own time and I'm not recording this stuff, I am legit going frame by frame like this and trying to figure out how certain things were shot. Oh, like the bleeding walls.
Alone again. What's the point?
Yeah, man, that was also really fucking good. Even if I want to be funny for like the person that has requested Jimin so much and be like, nah, that sucked. That was the only one I didn't like. No, it was really freaking good. What do you want me to say? Now you see, now they're gonna be advertising lots more of him to me. But what can I say? These BTS member solos are really fantastic. There have been songs from BTS as a group I've adored. There's been some I haven't liked, but I think that we've all kind of, maybe not all of us, but I've talked to people who are also, reactors like myself, and it's been a while since we had this conversation, but they feel very similarly to where, they're not their interest of BTS, but a bit of it started to wane when I started this channel basically, and that was exactly the time that they were trying to push so fucking hard to be on Billboard and to win Grammys and to be in the American market. And there's Butter and there's Dynamite and there's all these songs that I think are just so bland and so cookie cutter, and the vocals and everything is so boring about them. But their actual Korean releases, the older stuff, these solos, they're so much better. They're so much better. At this point, like I've come around them, and like this might be offensive to BTS fans to say, but like things like Butter and Dynamite feel like radio slop. It's just is a dime a dozen. If you're the best K-pop group in the world, you don't put out things that are just boring like that. And I know it's gotten a bunch of awards, and you'd say, oh well, then why did they get this and that? I don't pay attention to the Grammys. I don't give a fuck about the awards they give there. I mentioned it again and again. They give Daughtry Best Album one year. Like, what the hell do they know? But yeah, I think it really spoiled me. Or spoiled me on getting into them more, because right when I started my channel to dive deeper into groups was right when all that was happening. So even though I knew a little bit of BTS beforehand, I was listening to those songs being like, oh shit, does BTS suck? Like, is everyone wrong? It's like, no, just those, like, trying to ham-fist yourself into the American market songs, those sucked. But their other stuff is quite good. And the solo stuff is very good. I'm sure there are plenty of you that disagree with that, but that's basically what I've come around on. That like my my hesitation to dive further into them was ruined by those songs coming out right when I was like ready to do it, because they're not good. But yeah, this stuff is fantastic. So thank you so much for the request. As always, I love it, love it, love it. Please be sending me more solo work of theirs, or even, you know, that pile of shame list of songs from them that I've missed out on. And I've had this channel for long enough that you can probably pinpoint which songs I'm going to love and which ones are fit to my taste. But when it comes to their solos, I think I've pretty much like everything outside of the J-Hope Mona Lisa song. I pretty much loved everything. So yeah, thank you so much for that request. Next up, we are doing an artist I have never heard of named MILLIC. This is a request from Orpheus. Apparently, from what chat says, that he is the CEO of Eve's company, which is surprising. I did not know, but that's a cool tidbit. He's a producer and I think involved in K-hip-hop in some ways. I looked it up really quick. Solo debuted, self-debuted in 2017. So we're going to be checking out one of his songs, which I can barely pronounce here. CLIONE? It's only got 16,000 views. At least this performance here. I don't think this is an MV, but I always like when I get interesting stuff like this where like, dang, none of you guys have probably even seen this. I think that's kind of fun to experience together. So let's get to it. Oh, very atmospheric. Oh.
Every time, everywhere, everything that I wasted. No, but I'm just living like this. Every time, everywhere, everything that I faded. Leave it all behind, I'm just spreading like fish. Going creature,
Holy shit.
surrounding my ego. They look so damn beautiful. What can I do to be like those? Acting like a star, but I'm like in the starshine. Only reflect the light from the other someone's life. I am all alone in this solitude. Suddenly distorted, changing up the face, searching for a reason to step up against and grabbing for each other, stepping from behind it. Nobody should know about the devil that's inside him, 'cause that is just disgusting. Depression.
Oh my god.
Devil taking over with his depression. This love ain't here no more. Only
Are there more performances on this show specifically? Because I'm loving this setup. I love that there are songs, I'd say, that are more commonplace that we listen to. You get across some of these in K-pop, but also just in general that feel like the tone of them, they're mimicking almost the feeling of depression or sadness in some ways. They're the LaCroix version of that. And then there are songs that really, really harness that energy and feel like they come from a place of this genuineness. And this is one of those. It's so very standout. It mixes a lot of things that I really love from both like an atmospheric perspective, the opening of it, even the vocalizations mixing in with the instrumental that is so very a wide sound stage. It's really atmospheric that sets the tone for the rest of the song, and I love that. And it also comes back in towards the end where it's just vocals cut out. We have the piano. We let the song breathe. It feels open, and almost gives you that same sense of solitude, this aloneness that he sings about in the song itself. And I think it just sounds so very good. But then even in his vocals, the way that they are so thin and they're so sharp, and I guess, fragile would be a good way to describe it in the beginning. And then it goes to a place of almost, being fed up and anger. And it takes on kind of a life that a lot of different, like spoken word-ish, it reminds me of it rather, spoken word-ish type rock songs that I used to listen to. Bands that I like some of their songs, but overall I'm like really tired of that shtick being every song they do. There's a band that comes to mind named La Dispute that a lot of people like. I think it's really fun to like mimic how he always sings those songs. There are some of their songs that I really like. But I think that style can really come from a place of genuineness, and it's really only apparent in this song for like that 6 seconds basically. And that energy juxtaposed with how kind of calm and the almost like basically he's succumbed to this despair. He's almost accepted it in the way that he's performing the rest of the song. But then that power comes out in those small moments, and it makes them stand out so much more. I really like it, and I'm going to listen to this again because it's really good. And it's taking on a particular tone that you wouldn't get this in K-pop. You would not. This comes from a Korean artist. Something that is like actual part of the Korean music scene as opposed to the mainstream K-pop scene. I feel like I want to do more of those things too.
Every time, everywhere, everything that I wasted. No, but I'm just living like this. Every time, everywhere, everything that I faded. Leave it all behind, I'm just breathing like fish.
I'm breathing like fish. I'm gasping for air.
These glowing creatures surrounding my ego. They look so damn beautiful. What can I do to be like those?
I think the autotune fits here too.
Like a star, but I'm like
I really like these lyrics here. Acting like a star, but I'm lacking the star shine. And then he talks about being the moon in which others are reflecting in him, but he's emanating no light himself.
the star shine, only reflect the light from the other side.
A moon's life.
In this holy depression. Devil taking over with his pressure. This love ain't here no more. Only
CLIONE. Or does he add an E on the end? Is it CLIONE? I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh. This is so good. I fucking love this. Yeah, this is one of those things that, I mean, I sure wouldn't have come across. And like I said before I started this, a lot of you probably have no idea what the fuck this is. So it's the type of request I really appreciate. Also some sick serpent bracelet that he's got on. You love a long outro like that too. And I love how he he looks like the shell of a man even there on stage in his oversized suit, which is a style that I see so many people wear in Korea. I don't know if I'm on board with that look, but I see it quite often. So apparently it is trendy. But that was fantastic. Holy shit. This Naver on stage, I don't know if there are other performances, but like I said, this is not K-pop. This is a Korean artist who that dude is the CEO of Eve's company. That's fucking crazy. He's really talented. And apparently he's only 31 years old. What the fuck am I doing with my life? That's amazing. Is this emo K-pop? Josh, it might as well be. It's probably one of the closest things that I've heard to it. I likened them to La Dispute before, so kinda in a way. But that was really fantastic. Thank you so much for that request. Really, some unique shit. It's the thing. Like, I think it would be really cool to just get into more. I don't know if there's really an audience for it, but just actual, Korean rock, not K-pop industry rock, but that or anything that the music scene has that still isn't wrapped up in that industry, I think has so much to chew on, that I just haven't been exposed to. And that's a little taste of it, basically. And it was really, really good. Next up, we've got a request from JT, and we're doing some YENA that we're going in the other direction completely. This is the lyric video for her song, The Ugly Duckling. Due to the given theme, which my theme, I think, for this month that I send out in these requests, you don't have to do it, but I think it's fun. Due to the given theme, I will be taking a break from my regular Lucemble Assemble request. This song was on her Good Morning album, which I love that song, from the beginning of 2024. It ended up being my second most listened to song of the year. Also, Woods helped compose this song. I asked them the theme for this month, where they're requesting here, was their favorite songs of 2024. I think that's what we just got with that song previously. And now we're moving on to YENA in that case. And Woods, also, we've done a little bit of a dive into last year, the year before, 2023, that I enjoyed so very much. And we're actually going to be doing his Colorful Trauma album on Patreon very, very soon. So join up if you want to see that. So yeah, he helped work on this song, I guess. Ugly Duckling.
모자에 실수투성인 하루를 감춰 오늘도 잘했어 한숨에 애써 예쁜 미술 짓고 웃어봐도 조급해진 내 맘이 앞섰던 걸음에 내가 걸려 바보같이 넘어지고 눈치 없이 흐르는 눈물만 I don't wanna cry I don't wanna cry 또 넘어지고 숨이 차올라도 I don't wanna cry Oh I'll be alright 자꾸 늦지만 예뻤던 하야
Oh! The emotional release of this song compared to her vocal tone is kind of cute. I think you guys are just picking up, like, you know by now that I have a black heart. Are you just sending me all the sad songs, all the, again, like, emo-like songs that K-pop has to offer? Because in this request video, I feel like that's what I'm getting, and I'm not complaining. Did she have a live performance of this? Ooh. I love this vibe for her. I always have. I want my YENA having 2 speeds. I really like her like rock inspired songs. Good Morning had a lot of that, but also there was what was the song called? Look to You. That was also very much that. You had a little bit in what's it called? Hate Rodrigo. You had a little bit of it in that, but I didn't love that song as much. Those sides of her I really enjoy. And then the other side is her really upbeat, perky, like cutesy songs, like Smiley and Smartphone and things like that. Nemo Nemo did so well for her that I do like it, but it is so J-poppy, and especially so in its production, that I'm worried that she's gonna return right back to that. And I'm the one person maybe that likes Good Morning more. I prefer Good Morning and that style for her. I know people love Nemo Nemo, but it's not a song I can come back to time and time again, like I can with Smiley, like I can with Smartphone, like I can with Good Morning. Or even Wicked Love, which you're gonna give me that YENA again. I'm not gonna complain either. But you know, it's there's a lot of styles that she can do, honestly. So maybe not returning to the rock inspired stuff or something like Good Morning, but I would be happy with her just trying something new again, because she's already done a lot of different styles, and I think she's capable of so many different things. Nemo Nemo is fun, but there's something about the performance for Good Morning, especially like if you watch the live stages, that she has all those actors like with her and the dancers with her in the suits and everything. It just everything about it is so much fun. I love it. I haven't really gone back to the Nemo Nemo video, even though I've listened to the song plenty of times after I reacted to it, but more YENA in general, please. I know that for those albums too, including this Good Morning album, I haven't listened to a lot of her B-sides. I actually realized this pretty recently. So it could be fun just to go through all of her B-sides really quick, and I can't imagine it would take longer than, 45 minutes to an hour to listen to all the ones that I haven't heard. But yeah, thank you so much for that request, JT. I'm never going to turn down some more YENA. I love her, and I want to see more Himili Yechepa so bad. So bad. You have no idea. I would go have a kid to then give up my firstborn to get a season 2 of that show, but I don't think it's gonna happen, and it's really, really sad. Yeah, I know that overall there might not be that much, but I still think there's at least like 5 songs that I haven't heard of hers. I believe so. Okay, next up we have an interesting one. This is a request from Aramic. Name of the artist is BEATPELLA House. And that made me pause for a second. I mean, I'm of course going to always keep an open mind, but there are 2 things I don't really care for. One is acapella, and one is beatboxing. So we're really just, you know, caught between, what do you call, a rock and a hard place right now. But I'm gonna keep a pretty open mind on this one. Aramic says, popped up in my recommended, thought it might also be fun for you to have a watch. Post it however you like, whether on Patreon or YouTube. A group of professional Korean beatboxers / singers. Every sound in the video is from them. I will say, first off, the reason why beatboxing is so annoying is because 90% of the time you hear beatboxers, it's from people that can't do it. It's from people that are bad at it. So that's why I don't like it. When I hear someone who's really good at it, it's pretty cool. Now, my lane of acapella of why I don't like that is I can't get over that it feels really self-indulgent of like, I'm a singer, I can sing, listen to me. There's something about it that it rubs me the wrong way, but maybe I won't get that here. So like, what is the group that's really popular? Like Pentatonics or whatever. I don't like any of that stuff, but we will see. We will see. I'm going in good spirits right now. So let's go. This is a whole medley too. And you know, one thing I do love is my fucking K-pop medleys. I love that. I like not knowing what's coming up next. Okay, I think I'm gonna like this. That's already really impressive. Oh my god, he's doing like the highs of the percussion with the beard. Ooh. Ah, okay, I changed my mind. I like this. Give me some Twice. Oh my god. She kind of sounds like like a little high-pitched Geo here. No fucking way. No, I don't even believe it. Who's doing like the main horn here? Blondie. I think. Oh my god, I've totally made a 180 on this. Oh! I didn't pick up on it at first. But the way they get like the like reverberation of the synth, I don't even understand. Are you doing that in your throat? Is it like, are you getting a little wiggly in your throat? It's him. Oh, maybe it's not? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. I don't know where the sounds are coming from. Oh!
You already know. Hello.
I cook cream soup.
They're even doing it like the video with her in the foreground.
You already know. Hello.
I cook cream soup. Tastes cocoa loco.
That's so cool.
Your wife, but she is. I clean
pausing a lot. I'm sorry, but this is like pretty incredible, and I hope there's another one. Wow, I feel stupid after all of this. I didn't know you could just grab a Shure mic and just take it mobily. Apparently, that's a thing you can do. It's like a little like Bluetooth receiver. Oh, that bass line is so cool. I love how they're taking the inspiration from the video with like the camera manipulation, everything. Also, this is really fun because you have to like pick up on the song in a different way. I'm like, I know what the fuck this is, but I couldn't really pinpoint it down as Lisa's Money. But it's funny because you're hearing it in just a different way, but still so similar that it's really fun to like, oh shit, what is it? And then you pick up on it a second later. She's really great too at like mimicking exactly the tone of their vocals. That was really cool. I like how they blended the songs like that. It really worked at like a very similar, BPM. That was interesting. Woo! I like beatbox sheesh version. We're going on a YG spree. Oh my god, this part too. Is it the dude in the moto jacket? The at the end. That's me beatboxing, by the way. Oh my god, that's the thing. It's so bad when you listen to it when someone doesn't know how to do it. It's so bad. But when you get some real ass professionals here, this part coming up. Oh my god. Are they filming this in the place? It doesn't look like it. Where they always have that roof. This song already has an insanely sick beat. Oh. It's the dude on the left too doing the really bassy tone, and it's really impressive. And this is going to be a real long shot, and no one's going to understand it because I always bring up old references. But if any of you guys have played the old Abe's Odyssey game, it sounds like when he's chanting. It reminds me when he's chanting. Oh. This song is always ridiculous. Even in this form. Yeah, I watch so much K-pop related stuff. This might be the first Korean I've seen with a beard. Oh, also a really good choice.
Frankenstein처럼 걸어 maniac, 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 maniac. 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 maniac, 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 maniac. Frankenstein처럼 걸어 maniac.
Anything with like a really prominent bass line is such a good choice for this. So like choosing stuff like Armageddon, like Maniac, work really, really well.
Maniac, maniac, maniac. Frankenstein처럼 걸어 maniac, 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 maniac. 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 maniac, 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 maniac. Frankenstein처럼 걸어 maniac, 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 maniac. 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 maniac.
Dude, how do you control your breath during this? Like, how do you not run out of like lung stamina? Also, it goes a long way for something like this, especially because it's so like tactile in how their vocals are and how it's like right up on the mic, that the mixing of all of this is really fantastic too. We're like shifting through, you know, headphones as well during a lot of these points. It sounds fantastic on headphones. Also, she's hot, and I like that. NMIXX also has a lot of good songs for this. Wow. This whole video is just done so well.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that. Cool shades.
I was just shitting on this song like 30 minutes ago. Ooh. Ooh, they make it sound more interesting though. Oh, yes. Oh, they're really good at matching songs that have the same beat to Rise. Which is another song I don't really like. But that was so sick. That was so sick. Oh yeah, you got them down here. Really great choices overall. What was my favorite one? Man, Wife was hype as fuck. I really like that, especially with the foreground angle that they chose was so cool. I think the best choice for this, and like the one that I was hoping they chose, was aespa's Armageddon, because I think aespa has Armageddon rather has one of like the best, most unique instrumentals for a K-pop song I've heard in a while, with how like lo-fi and deep the bass goes in the slides they have in that. It's perfection. That's why it's like as tied for my favorite aespa title track. So very good. This was awesome. Boy, do I change my mind completely. But this is truly like beatbox acapella in a way. It's not, there's no like what I know as acapella in terms of like vocalizing it through singing in here, which I'm thankful for. I think in this way, I really liked it. That was so good. That was so good. They have a hip hop medley. Candy Thief. Let me just click on this real quick. We're not gonna. I just wanna. It's only 2 minutes. What is this? Do they do? I think it might be all separate stuff. Like these are like artists unto themselves. I don't think they're always doing, you know, K-pop covers. But this has 4.6 million views in itself. What did the K-pop one have? 2.4 from a month ago. Let me know if they've got any more K-pop medleys, because if there's anything that I love, it's just not knowing what's coming. It's why I love random dances. It's why I love K-pop medleys like this. It's why I love making those long It's Live playlists that we do on Patreon, because they're so long that I forget what's coming next and I get excited when it comes up. Even though I made the playlist, the like pop of like, oh shit, this is here. I love this song. Is like, that's what keeps me alive, man, you know? Next up, we're checking out this group, Bae173. I'm assuming you just say Bae with this name, who is a group I've never heard of. This is a request from Alicia, who says that this is Bae173's track, the first track they came out with after Peak Time, which I have heard of Peak Time. That had like that had Blitzers on there who, man, I really liked a lot of their songs. I don't know if I listened to a Blitzers song in like 2.5 years. I don't know what they've come out with, but they were on there. There were a bunch of different names on there, and I remember the judges were like Mino and Kihyun, I'm pretty sure. But apparently this group was on there as well. They are under the Pakadol studio and debuted on November 19th, 2020 with 9 members. That's a lot of members for 2025 K-pop. One member left in 2023 and had to file a lawsuit to terminate his contract because their company is terrible. Now this sounds like K-pop that I know. They are so terrible, and instead of investing into them, they will send them to survival shows. Oh yeah, that sounds like Weekly. They sent them to Peak Time, Project 7, and Starlight Boys. 2 members debuted in the project groups of Starlight Boys and Project 7, so they will be a 6-member group until the project group contract expires. If I were a fan of that group, I would say, well, the group as I know it does not exist anymore, and they probably won't, because if you're, 3 of your members, I think it was, went off to other groups for project groups, you're kicking the can 2 years down the road, I think. I wouldn't be optimistic. I hate to start my first reaction to this group as like, oh damn, they're dead, but I'm just speaking from experience here. We're going to be checking out the song 50/50 as well as the dance practice. So let's get to it. I thought at first that this was a request for 50/50 because I haven't listened to 50/52 yet. But no, this is Bae173 with 50/50. Oh yeah, are we in boy group Nukunum right now? Are we? It feels like it already from the start. This mix is strange. Sounds like Haechan. Doesn't he? Ooh. Oh, I like those match cuts with the different like circular things from the roulette wheel to, my alarm's going off. The mix is kind of poopy. I don't know. It sounds really muddy to me. But with the choreography, I think the performance is super impressive. Show me more of the performance scenes. Oh, it's not a roulette wheel. Oh, I like the camera effects. As simple as they are. I don't know how I feel about this. They look really good via the performance. We got some CG effects in here. Get it? Like a coin flip. Ooh. All the choreography scenes are really impressive. I do like their dancing. I think the mixing on this song is pretty bad. I don't know if that's just me, but it just sounds really, really muddy. And I don't like it. But the song isn't necessarily a bad song. I think the mixing really does weigh it down a lot. And it's always fun. I've seen a handful of different like truly like new groups that are like, you've got under 15,000 views, which this has at least, what does this have? This has 623,000, but I've seen some shit where like, oh, we found like a high school corridor and we are performing in front of that wall, this beige wall. And then you have like certain shots that are like, this feels like diet K-pop. Like it has things about it that I'm used to, but with, you know, just a couple quarters to their budget. This was definitely above that. It had some pretty good production overall for, you know, a group that probably comes from a label you haven't heard of before for the most part. I think it just is really held back by that mixing. I don't like it. But the high point of this, I thought, was the choreography. So the next part of this request is the choreography video, which I think will be probably better than what we saw there, because at least the song now will be played in an echoey practice room. Yeah, dude with the blonde hair and like the darker tips reminds me of that really great dancer from Pure Harmony. I like that flared out hand movement too. That looks good. Yeah, we're basically seeing the best part of what we just watched, but distilled. Holy shit, the choreography is so sporadic with their movements. Oh my god, the arm wave diagonally. What the hell? Damn, they gotta drop and do that just to do the sick get up. I thought when we watched the video that we got close to kissing there. It goes from 0 to 100 in this song so fast. The movements. Damn. Oh, dude in the center was killing it there in the black. Ooh. The footwork when they say 50-50, smooth. Oh man, I mean they just scream like they're meant for like perform. They're a performance group in a way. If you just, I'm sure there may be something else that they have that sounds better than the production on this song. But man, does it ever hold them back with how good they are dancing. Whew. This song also has no like falling action. It feels like it's an assault. It's like constant pace. You can you can hear their breathing like, oh shit, thank God it's over. Yeah, so impressive choreography for sure. I thought the video itself was pretty good for being a lower budget K-pop video. It's just it's the mixing of the song that really holds it back. We also have some requests, I think, for live stages of theirs that I have towards the end of this playlist, that those will be on Patreon. But I don't know if it's for this song or it's for some of their other stuff. But there are things to like here for sure. But it's not a song that I'd return to. It has those like, yeah, that there's something about a really, really muddy track that bothers me, and this is just one of those, unfortunately, even if the performance itself is quite good. Thank you for that request to see a group that I didn't know about, and also that show I remember being quite popular, Peak Time. I was like 2023. A lot of people were watching that. Yeah, we have a request for this song, a live stage, and also a song called JT from them, which is produced by Kenji, actually, it says. So that's pretty cool. That probably means that the production is going to be really good and not whatever this was. So I'll look forward to that. But yeah, thank you for the request. Next up, we've got a request from Radish yet again. Hello, it's your favorite requester of old ass K-pop videos. First, this time with a history lesson. You know the song, you know the Brave Girls story. This feels like the opening to a movie, but have you seen the MV that did it? Brave Girls played at many military bases for almost no pay. I do know that, but it was all they could get, and the military guys loved them. How could you not? And I also know that there were, you know, these performances of Rollin that really brought it back. It was really crazy because all of that happened when I still had my channel. I mean, I remember when that explosion was happening, right? That was like 2021, I think, something like that. Just before Brave Girls fizzled into oblivion, an editor named Viditor uploaded this compilation complete with comments from the guys, and the nation saw what great service Brave Girls provided to their men in uniform. A great service as any. It got 15 million views in 1 month. The enthusiasm shown in this MV cannot be overstated. It is funny and heartwarming. Be sure to read the captions. Play this during battle and we could win the war is one of them. This MV is an essential part of K-pop history, a story which may never again be repeated, and what could be the origin of Yoo-jung's true identity, Squirtle. Why is that? Did someone call her Squirtle? See, all of this like Brave Girls lore in terms of not just her name Squirtle, but also just, I thought that there was still a lot before all of this, you know? And then there was like a mini injection, you know, a little adrenaline shot when this song went viral again years later. And then like there was a small revival for a bit there, and now we have them as BB girls who are still putting out good music, just are kind of underrated overall. But yeah, I could see right on the opening shot why, you know, the men in uniform would like this. There's a reason why they painted ladies on the sides of their airplanes. Let's get to it. Brave Girls Rollin with comments. This is the video that went viral, or an explanation of. The captions are pretty funny though. I'm assuming. Oh my god, yes, show me the footage of the actual. The girl who keeps smiling is so cute. Yeah, you knew that would be you, Jung. I'm gonna have to pause so much to read these. I'm sorry, but I feel like it's important. I learned this song from my seniors in the military and taught it to my juniors before I was discharged. Oh, the black outfits. Listen to the crowds. Whoa. Oh my god, dude, I don't know how to take it sometimes, because like, is it, I mean, it's a really good song on its own, you know? But do they also love it because it's like, you know, taking a bunch of starving dogs and throwing a T-bone in front of them? Is it, you know what I mean? I don't know. Is it just a whole mix of all of that? Cute. Oh my god. Yeah, they're T-boned up right now. Sorry, but they are excited. Holy shit. This could win a war. The Koreas will be reunited. Look at them doing the choreography in the back. That's incredible. Jung has such a good voice. Are they zombies? Oh my god. The walk up, the outfit, how do you not die? Something about this song that makes you strong. It's so funny because all of these comments are wholesome. Like, they're not objectifying at all. There's the Squirtle comment. Play this through the propaganda speaker. North Korean soldiers will run through the minefield to come to the south. I love it. Wow, this is a great edit. I'm happy that I did get to see this live, though. I didn't get to see them on their own tour, but I saw them in Central Park. The atmosphere is so different. Someone must have calmed them down. Well, I muted it by mistake. The soldiers copying the choreo are so funny. Yes, the ones in the back. Oh my god. Unji looks so pretty here in the black. Oh no. I was gonna say that. Wow, that fucked with me. They transitioned to her. Oh man. You're in for some trouble when any song involves chairs in the choreography. When I saw Eve live, there was a moment that was just, you're not prepared for any chair choreography. Oh my god, it's so loud. I understand it though. I totally understand it. Man, it must have felt amazing to perform in front of this. No one's doing anything weird. There's I've read so many things on Reddit years ago about like artists that go to these like military service performances, and the way that it was always posed to me in reading the secondhand comments of K-pop fans is that like this is the most objectifying thing you'll ever see. They're treated like objects, and I don't know, it seemed wholesome and they're fucking stoked and they're doing the choreography. I saw nothing necessarily problematic. They looked like they were having a ball performing. So I don't know, but that was fucking sick. That was hype. The crowd was going nuts. But yeah, they sure enjoyed that, and I could understand it. When I saw them live, I loved it too. It was really cool being able to see them in Central Park. Like they went on last too, so it was like right during twilight, and then when it was fully at night in the middle of Central Park. And they have so many other good songs too. Rollin definitely isn't my favorite song of theirs. Red Sun is so good. Chimat Baram is so good. Whistle is so good. They've got a bunch, and definitely a lot of songs that I have yet to hear. But thank you for that request. I like a little dose of history and cultural knowledge of the K-pop scene, of how this group really just got a revival suddenly out of all of this. But yeah, I think I was right. Yeah, 4 years ago. 2021, I remember all of this happening, and that was before I really knew Brave Girls. It was well before Queendom 2, this is why they got onto Queendom 2, and they were great on it. And the the stage that Unji did with the Luna Girls was fantastic, so I'm happy that I got to know them. Okay. Moving on to our next request. I say get to know them as if they're gone suddenly. No, they're gone, except, Jung isn't a part of it anymore, but they're still releasing music. Next up, we've got another request from Ermic. This is an artist named Silica Gel, like the packets that you get in shit, Silica Gel? A song called No Pain. I've never heard of this artist before. Was hard to decide what song to share from Silica Gel, a Korean 4-piece indie band. Okay, so you're back with it, giving me stuff that isn't K-pop, which I'm totally happy with. Ended up doing No Pain, but if you end up liking it, feel free to listen to T plus Tic Tac Talk, another banger. Let's listen to No Pain. Silica Gel is a pretty cool name, actually. Oh, we're doing some like Imogen Heap type, modulated vocals. I like how this is shot. Look Look at him on that bass. Oh, wow, this part sounds so good, but I also love how they look like dudes that just got off their 9 to 5 and now they're jamming. Man, this is the only place you'll see Koreans with beards. There's non-K-pop stuff. No cap, no cry. Really like the editing of this video. Dude really knows how to be a frontman. Like, they all know how to perform on camera and be really like dynamic. I'm sorry, but if this slow pan here is not like the most anime opening shit I've ever seen. Here are all our heroes. Oh my god, the drummer is feeling it. Oh. I really like this song, but I think I like the video better. She's cute. I see her smile in that overhead shot. Oh yeah, this kind of fucks. Yeah, it was real good. I didn't expect them to have that filter on their vocals the whole way through, and thought I was like, oh, this might become too much, but it really wasn't. I dug it, and they're just energy and their passion is so palpable in this video that you can't help but really love it. They're just all in, full selling it, and I loved that. But keep if you've got, I don't know if the audience necessarily wants to see it, but if you've got just true as Korean bands or like, you know, indie rock bands, send them my way. I'll happily take those in as requests because they've been fantastic, and I've loved pretty much everything that you've sent me in that way. There's something that was requested such a long time ago that was similar. Oh, what was it called? What was their name? Thornapple. The Taste of Pomegranate. 8 minutes. Yeah, I loved the shit out of that. That was another one that, yeah, you guys, that must have been almost 4 years ago. I added that in November of 2021. That's another really good one. I would highly recommend that. I have no idea who requested that so very long ago, but they also have a performance video of that 8-minute song, and it is just very, very, very good. So yeah, Thornapple, The Taste of Pomegranate, if you're interested in that. Our last video here today is an artist that I've also never heard of. This is the title track music video, but we're also going to be doing the mini album of this, I believe. This is a request from Lunoki. We're listening to Dragon Pony. The name of this song is called Pop Up, and the album is of the same name. Now, what Lunoki says is, I commented on your Extraordinary Heroes album performance about these guys and said they were a new group, but it turns out they're doing a one-we. What does that mean? So I deleted my comment. They formed in 2022 with the name Sahimano, which I think means new hippopotamus. The only thing I could find under their old name are live performances on YouTube, though. Do they mean they're doing a one-we? Like, I don't know if... I don't recall. Did one-we come from another, you know, they were a band of another name before joining the label and becoming one-we? I might totally misremember that. I'm under the impression that they didn't have a label until around September of last year, hence why I thought they were a new group. Well, apparently that is the case. Man, I call myself a pretty big fan of theirs, and I totally forgot about that. This group is really good, so I'm really confused. Hold up. There's edits of this. There's edits of this. They just want my feet pics. That's all. That's why I paused it. Okay, we're checking out Dragонpony, their song Pop Up. Let's go. Wow, like they were grooving so in unison.
I know it's true that I'm weirdo. 그래서 문이 다 맞아. 어쩌겠어 그게 난 걸. 어떻게든 되겠지 뭐.
Ah, the Weezer shirt.
때로 다 사라지면 어때? 하늘 위로쯤 바라면 어때? 그냥 아무 생각 없이 오늘의 노래를 부르는
Oh, that's sick. There are aspects of this that kind of reminds me a bit of Weezer in some respects. See, it's different from like the Bay group that we listened to before, where this also kind of sounds muddy in the mix, but it's fine here. It's fine in this genre because like it makes it this part sounds chunky. There are like strong elements of like pop punk in this too. Oh yeah, like this part here and the wah-ohs that he does is I could hear it in the crowd at Warped Tour. It feels super pop punk. These video game scenes are so cool. Ooh. Man, all of these are really hitting nostalgic parts of my brain. I've been so K-pop brain for so long now with the channel and everything for basically 5 years that I do listen to some new stuff in like the genres I loved prior, but not so much like things like this. That's more along like the hardcore music lines. I'll listen to some new stuff, but stuff like this, the pop punk era when it had its little revival in 2010 to like 2014, there was a strong little revival there of pop punk that this feels very, very reminiscent of, and I dig it. It's so different from like the Japanese group we checked out just prior, where that was like very much alternative rock. This one is so much brighter, and even in the way that the video was filmed, it felt very nostalgic and youthful overall. Like it was a time capsule, a little capture of a time and place, or like age range, coming of age kind of thing. And like the request said, and what I'm seeing here in comments, everyone really feels like there's a little rock era going on now in Korea. And so even this comment is like South Korea is on their band era. So it seems like we've just got a lot of that popping up, which I am all for, because from what I've heard and from what I see and the popularity of a lot of different K-bands outside of your Day 6s, and I guess Extraordinary Heroes now, they're doing quite well. There hasn't been as much of a place for that, an audience for that, as opposed to like those bands doing really well in Japan, where there is a really big audience for that. So I'm happy that people are becoming more receptive, if anything, and want more of this, because I'm on board. So yeah, that is it for me. I don't know if I was able to get everything in this one video. Probably not. There was probably a cutoff at some point, but now this is the end. Thank you so much for watching with me. If you guys want to request something of your own, now is the best time to do it, because at least when it comes to things that are non-variety related or an album reaction, I am all caught up on the music videos. So no long waits, hopefully, for the foreseeable future after I'm done with these variety pieces I have to get to. And also, if you want to join the lower tiers to get album reactions, live stages, all that variety, then I also recommend to do that, because I'm probably upping the price of those tiers in about 2 months, a little under 2 months. But if you do it beforehand, you'll be locked into the lower price. So I recommend it if you've ever been thinking about it. I'm going to be saying this a lot over the next month and a half. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know what your favorite thing in this little long medley of songs was. I'll see you next time.